you doing?
Right on.
Well, just finished back in buys. Had a great fucking workout. Had an awesome pump. I'm gonna put some footage up, maybe with some commentary. If you feel like it, let me know what your favorite exercises are on back day and what works for you. You know, it's common that different exercises work for different people, and I think the most important thing is if you're doing it in a way that you can feel it and the target muscles, then you're not doing anything wrong.
Believe it or not, I actually really like these apex rows. I really feel it in my lats. This first step is about varying your tempo. This is something you should do for every exercise, at least one set per exercise. And that's, do a couple quick reps and do a couple really slow reps and a couple normal reps, all within the same set. It'll really get the blood flowing and help you focus on contracting those target muscles. Pull to your waist. So what I mean by this is as you're pulling, especially with one-armed movements for your back, you almost want your wrists to come parallel with your waist. You want to be pulling the weight to your waist and pulling from your elbows. A lot of times when people are pulling and using a lot of bicep, it's almost like the weight, you're kind of pulling it towards your nipples. It's like a reverse of a bench press. Look at that ass. Alright, so this next piece of advice is applicable really to any exercise and any body part, but especially when you're trying to build the mind-muscle connection with your lats, you need to learn to stretch on the negative and just to feel that constant tension on the negative. A lot of times people stretch to the top, you lose the tension on your lats and you start to feel it more in your bicep and your shoulders. A piece of advice I can give is to find a piece of back equipment, purposely overload it with more weight than you would use, and just barely lift it and feel the tension on your lats. This next tip is useful for everybody, regardless if you're tall or short. Raising the seat on any kind of seated back movement, again, is going to help you kind of pull your wrists past your waist and get more out of it. When you're sitting really low in a machine, and again, it's almost like the reverse of a bench press, you're pulling the weight to your pecs or towards your nipples, you're not going to be hitting your back as much as you can. This next step, just about preacher curls. For the longest time, I couldn't actually do any kind of a preacher curl because of really bad bicep tendonitis. What I started to do is place my elbows lower on the bench. A lot of times people are sitting on a preacher bench and their elbows near the top. I put mine near the bottom to the extent where I'm often actually standing on my feet and kind of hunched over. I also won't fully extend my biceps. If you guys are interested in a decent calf routine to get monster calves, let me know and I'll make one.